Hello everyone, and thank you all so much for stopping by my channel, Southern French Astrology. My name is Billy. I really hope that everyone is doing well, staying safe, drinking your water, getting lots of sun, and staying out of the way, and all of those magical things. So with that being said, I'm just going to go ahead and get right into it. I just wanted to stop in because today, which is January 26, 2026, something magical is going to be happening. And that magical thing that is going to be happening is the beautiful blue planet of Neptune is going to be ingressing into the fiery sign of Aries. Now, you may be wondering, what does that mean? Like, why does that matter? Well, for one, to me, the most important magical thing about that is Neptune in the next couple of hours is going to be finalizing its full orbit through the entire zodiac sign. So for us as a collective, this is like a once in a lifetime experience because we will never experience this again. And then also with it transiting into the sign of Aries. Aries is actually the first sign of the zodiac. So it's just all of this new energy. I don't know. It's just absolutely amazing. So I just wanted to stop in and just let you guys know. But with that being said, I'm going to just keep it really short. I did want to just kind of since we're talking about the different energies, just kind of speak very briefly about some of the characteristics of Neptune, some of the characteristics of Aries, and then we'll just button it up at the end. But this is such a magical time. And currently, Neptune is in the sign of Pisces, which I am a Pisces. So it's in its final final couple hours in Pisces. So it's basically moving from dissolving in that watery Piscean energy into acting, which is that fiery, like Aries energy. So with that being said, just some of the characteristics really quickly of Neptune. The planet Neptune in astrology is the god of the sea. It is the 8th furthest planet from the sun. Neptune also rules over spirituality, dreams, imagination, encourages trusted intuition, mysticism. Neptune is also about dissolving boundaries and divine inspiration. And I had actually put a note here because speaking about that initial energy of, Aries being the first sign of the zodiac and Neptune finalizing and coming into a brand new cycle. I had inquired, just searching, again, why is this important to the collective? And the note here that I put is humanity is at a turning point between collapse and rebirth. Now, while Neptune was in Pisces, that was a lot of like passive energy. And so, oh my gosh, I don't know. It's just really a lot. Like I said, I didn't want to like make this too long, but it's just like once I start talking about the astrology of it, there's just so many pieces, and it's just really, it's just very inspiring. But nevertheless, we're moving we're moving from that watery energy of Pisces into the Aries energy, which some of the characteristics of Aries, energetic, optimistic, competition, passionate, motivated, ambitious, the pioneer, courage, boldness, and leadership. However, even though those are some of the positive characteristics, since we do need balance, there is some of the shadowy sides of Aries, the lack of patience, selfishness, impulsive behavior. So with that being said, we have all of these magical energies merging together. So we do want to try to keep, a happy equilibrium there. But other than that, let me just see what else what else I wrote here. So let's see here. What did I put here? Okay, so I also wanted to know, just state something to the Pisces. Pisces, with this energy of, or my fellow Pisces, with this energy of moving, of Neptune, you know, which is our ruler planet, we have just been, you know, just chilling, just being mermaids, being mermen, or whatever magical things you know, as Pisces are. We're now moving from that comfortability of being in the ocean. This is just my analysis of just being in the ocean and just, you know, I guess, I don't know, you would say like being little mermaids, I guess. I don't know. And so now we're about to move into that Aries energy and moving onto land. So for the Pisces, this is where the Pisces stops being the dreamer of the zodiac and becomes the spiritual initiator. Also, with this shift in energy is the mystic becomes the warrior, the dreamer becomes the doer, and the spiritual seeker becomes the spiritual pioneer. So, again, overall, it's just, to me, this is just a magical time. You know, and since we know the time, 12:34 p.m. Eastern Standard Time today, you know, if you just want to just take a moment and like suck it all in, that this is something that this generation as a collective that we're all feeling and experiencing together. So with that being said, you know, to whoever watches this video, thank you so much. And again, just it's just, I don't know, it's just the energy is just so amazing. I mean, it's like super early here, but it's just, I mean, this is, we're just living in, you know, very exciting times, you know, from an astrological perspective. So I'm just going to go ahead and leave that there. So I hope you all have a wonderful, magical rest of the day. And as I always like to say, remember, it's in the stars.